Okay, so Star Wars The Black Series. I think we're gonna do another. Hmm. What haven't we done yet? We've done a lot. We've doubled up on a couple, and there's still a whole ton more to get through. So I think I'm gonna go back a bit and maybe do two today. So hold on, guys. Hey everybody, Papa Gord here, and I think we're gonna take a look at. I can't believe I haven't done this one yet. Um, yeah, so we did a few of the two pack, a few of the two packs, right? Like Emphas Nest Speeder, the Wampa, and Luke Skywalker, that type of thing. So probably my favorite out of all of those style, I think. I think we're gonna get into the Sandtrooper, and you may notice he's got himself this really long prodding pole that he's got to use to prod something, and that is gonna be this lovely green lizard. So we'll take a quick look because we're going to get through this guy really fast, and then we're going to take a nice deep look at the Dewback. So I'm going to put him down for a minute, and yeah, it's a Sandtrooper, one of 4 different variations. I hope that's all there is. I think that's all there is. So he's more of the dirty kind of gray shoulder pauldron. Standard backpack that all the Sandtroopers have. Really, that's just it. That's really the only difference. He's got his kind of his longer rifle. He's got his prodding stick, and really that's it. So he's just the standard stormtrooper, a little bit dirty, and yeah, that's it for him. Standard articulation, I'm not really going to get into it. We know that not maybe the best mold for the stormtrooper. It does have a few little negatives or whatever, but it's still a stormtrooper and it still rocks. And I always have. I love all the Imperial stuff. I think visually, this thing's just getting in my way. Visually, the troopers draw me in all the time. Not to say that there aren't some original, interesting Rebels, Jedi, that type of a thing, but until we saw episode 2, where they basically showed how the Empire can pull off having a billion of these, but then now you get into the sequel trilogy where like John Boyega's character Finn, he was taken as a child and basically groomed into a first order stormtrooper. So I always thought that was really interesting to find out that basically, yeah, they were clones to a certain degree. I mean, you guarantee that not every single stormtrooper was a clone, but I mean, the bulk of them, that's for sure, right? So one thing I find that the backpacks do get a little wiggly. Just that one plug that just kind of plugs right into the back there. So yeah, I guess we can take that off real quick. So that one, I feel that the peg on mine, mind you, it does, it's not like it's a solid hole all the way through. So yeah, I'm never gonna glue it or whatever, because that would just be extremely wrong. But yeah, they look great. I'll never complain at more stormtroopers, clone troopers, Imperial officers, snow, any of them. Just yes, please. And with having slight variations, I don't feel as bad of troop building. If so, give me one that's got an orange pauldron. Give me one that's got a black one. Give me one that's got a pink one with purple polka dots on it. I will take that. So, yeah, I just have right now all of my Sandtroopers are just kind of resting against the back wall on the top of the shelf, just because height-wise I don't have room to have him sitting on top of the Dewback, because the Dewback kind of hangs out underneath the First Order TIE Fighter right now. So, yeah, so that's going to do it for the Sandtrooper. Let's plug that, hopefully. Now you don't want to go back in. Figures. Maybe. It's a little wobbly, but that's okay. We'll put him down. We're here for this guy. We're here for the big guy. The weight, like this is, I don't even know if I could probably find the proper words to describe how absolutely crazy, insane, and cool this thing is. The articulation, definitely can feel the improvement from the Tauntaun, how that's just that hollow, I mean, really, it's the same here on the main part of the body. I guess that really, that really hollow, like hollow Easter chocolate sound. Not really, but as far as like the rest of it, you've got like it's some nice rubberized pieces in here that just give it such a bulk weight. But the saddle is really cool, nice and detailed between the sleeping bag or beach towel in case they want to go and have a lunch snack or something like that. The satchels, the riding mount for them to hold on to, and between the harness going on here, which is nice and detailed as well. Now, if I can't remember what, oh yes, it was this side. So, which is nice because something like this, there are some holes and stuff like that. So at least with the satchels and everything, once you get it on and you can kind of sit there. I wrapped some elastics around mine just to get the saddlebags to hang, kind of go tighter. So I think I left it on for just a couple of days, took them off, and then so it's nice and a little bit more flush. So that's what I did anyways. But we'll start from the back and get to the best part. But let's get his legs out of the way. He's just crazy. So I mean, you do get a little bit of range on the tail. He's a happy boy. He's happy to see me. He's waggling his tail a little bit. But like, you get front to back motion. You got articulated like dew claws there and a single one there. You got a rocker. Like it's crazy how much they have on this thing. And they're matte. Like look at those size of those green feet. And same with the fronts. You've got the articulation again. You've got again the swivel. I mean, you only go so far just because that's there's your range, but it's not like you're gonna have them kind of trying to stand up and walk. So yeah, we'll keep those down. So these are really nice. And then again, gives you kind of that scaled work and the wrinkles and the creases. And then you get to this. Look at that. The nostrils, the eye, around. Same thing. Looks so good. And again, it looks like could be like lizard skin, but I would be happy if this is just how it looked. And it looks like he's kind of got a bit of a, bit of a sneaky grin going on. Hey. But I would have been completely fine with this if it was just this. But the fact that, and again, right, you get some side to side, a little bit up, a little bit of down, and a little bit of range there as well. So, I mean, again, not bad. But the fact that he's got an articulated mouth, wow, just right over the top. And sorry, it's not even just an articulated mouth, it's got an articulated tongue. Like, and the detail, and that's I just kind of see, because you can almost kind of see it like that. It's got all the, the taste bud dimples and stuff, and they even went as far as, again, getting the inside texture on the sides, and even the roof of the mouth, and the teeth, and like Hasbro, well done. This is like in there, and even underneath. This is my baby. I love the Dewback. I would love to get my hands on one more. And it doesn't even need to be, as long as it just this. If it doesn't have the Sandtrooper, fine by me. But I would love to have two. I would love to have two of these things for sure. But it is like he's my favorite creature out of all the 6-inch stuff. The Wampa's pretty cool. Again, I had issues with the articulation on the one arm that could come off. Jabba is what Jabba is. The Tauntaun, I still love that Tauntaun. I think it looks really good. And considering how early that one came out, it's still fantastic. Definitely room for improvements on that if they wanted to give us another one with Luke Skywalker, maybe. But again, I think I just said we don't need any more Luke Skywalkers for a while. I kind of have a feeling that maybe we might see a Force Ghost version from Episode 9, possibly. And that would be pretty cool. We need like a Force Ghost Yoda. Anyway, I'm getting off topic, not I. But yeah, like look at that. Hello, Davey. Whatever. But yeah, I don't know if it's a male or a female, but I'm gonna say she. She's a beaut. If you don't have, if you went somewhere and you saw all the between Emphas Nest and her speeder, and Rey and her speeder, and Luke and his speeder, and the Tauntaun, the Wampa, Jawa or whatever, not Jawa, Jabba, and you can only pick one, my recommendation, hands down, this one, 100% for sure. It's just fantastic. This type of thing, Hasbro, please give us more of this. Maybe because of the size of that TIE Fighter, you might have scared yourself away from wanting to try to pull off something that size again, but to pull off something like this, yes please. Yeah, it's I don't think there's almost a day that doesn't go by that I don't pick this up and either just turn his head slightly, maybe do a little bit something different with the mouth or the tongue. Yeah, it's definitely one of my favorite pieces out of my Black Series collection. So let me know down in the comments, guys. Do you have this one? or are you still trying to find them? I got in pretty good over Christmas time off of Amazon. It was a really good deal. And I wish I would have thought back then that I should have bought 2, but I didn't, and that's okay, because at least I have 1. It's just like the Gamorrean Guard. If I can find myself another Gamorrean Guard, I would like to have 1. Yeah, I'd like to have at least 1 more Gamorrean Guard, but you can't find them up in the Great White North. Very difficult to find now, and I don't want to pay secondary market price for him, but that's gonna do it. Let me get his partner in the frame here as well. So there we go. Maybe that's not very polite. You should maybe close your mouth a little bit. Like, look at that. Just this look alone reminds me of Pete Puma from the Looney Tunes a little bit. Just with the just, I don't know. I might just be dating myself a lot more saying Pete Puma, if you guys even know who that is. But yeah, I'm gonna put the Trooper down because really this is the star out of both, for sure. So yeah, let me know in the comments again, guys, if you've got if you have this, or are you kind of waiting to see if you can find him at a good price to get him into your collection. Because I honestly, this is definitely a must-have. So like usual. Comment, like, share, subscribe, all that usual YouTube mumbo jumbo that everybody says at the end of their videos. And again, looking at some of the numbers, we're getting so close to hitting a new milestone on the channel. Another 3 subscribers, and we hit 200, which I mean, the channel's been viewed over 10,000 times already. That's no small part from you guys, and anybody who's maybe recommended the channel to somebody else, or plug the channel through other platforms or whatever. So guys, like, thank you so much. I'm getting some stuff in the works on maybe giveaway again, but you never know, right? I said, just you never know when I may just drop one randomly. So that's all I'm gonna say. But anyways, guys, thanks again. Yeah, sometimes thank you doesn't feel like it's enough, but thank you. And that's gonna do it. So I hope you guys have a great day or a night, depending on what part of the world you're in, and I will see you guys very, very soon. So have a good one. Hey.